Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane.
They want something that's going to entertain people. And that's why you'll never get a paranormal show that's based on how we really do it, because it's not entertaining enough. And until TV producers change their minds, they'll still come up with all the scary crap. The meetings are to get everyone together to discuss future investigations, techniques. Though I might be the team founder, everyone has an equal voice. And at the end of the day, it's a hobby.
You had a duel.
Yes.
In the museum.
Jamaica Inn, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you saw what you thought was a shadow and you ran out like a girl.
Yeah. I beat Usain Bolt that night. I was gone.
2 weeks ago, someone saw the same thing.
Joking.
Alison quit, yeah.
Oh. I used to be a believer. I am now more sceptical, open-minded. I've seen certain things happen to various bits of kit that we've got. I've heard things that I cannot explain, whether it be paranormal or not. We do, as a group, try and get to the bottom of the answers.
There's one person that will know all the dates to any investigation.
You?
Alan.
No, he don't. He's always saying to me, Alan, when's St Bennett's?
Unfortunately, TV only likes entertainment. Real investigating is boring. You're lucky to get anything.
2 weeks ago, down there in the corridor, and I had a Zoom. No one else was in there for 45 minutes. I didn't get anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, I only got them.
When my dad died 7 years ago this year, first 3 years I was obsessed in trying to contact him. I had some weird things that have happened, but my rational side says it's grief, and my emotional side says maybe that was my dad. I don't know.
You could do an experiment. You could go to sleep in one of the beds for a couple of hours in the afternoon to see if anything happens to you.
Yeah. You know, on this morning, come January, I slept with a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm having a ghost baby.
Yeah, right.
Well, what we're going to do tonight is just give you a small taste of what we do on a much longer investigation. So what we'll do when everyone's gone and the building's settled down and it's got a bit quieter, we'll probably start off upstairs doing a seance, and then we try calling out to see if we can get responses on the electronic equipment. The Landogger Trow is named after a very flat-bottomed boat. It is famous just as much as being a beautiful old building as for being haunted.
Come on, she's got her balls.
We always go in expecting nothing. So if you get even just one interesting personal experience, it's a bonus. Keep looking, and that's the secret of it, is pushing the boundaries, trying to find something that science cannot explain. MF1 is a great little device, 3-in-1. You have temperature, you have EMF, which is the same thing as that, electromagnetic field, and a geophone. So if you knock, you can get knocking back. REM pod is battered, but it still works, and unfortunately I lost the aerial, but copper wiring works fantastic, and it does give you a wider field. There's too many reports of people encountering, say, a soldier that crosses in front of them in World War I military attire. Happened to my friend. Is that a time slip of that gentleman walking his particular time across the road? Einstein says that we can bend. So if we can bend time, instead of going from there to there, if we bend it, it'll take us there. It's just so much more than just sat there saying, is there anybody there? And that is what I love, that side of it. Shall we pull the table out and that round table and set up a seance?
Yeah.
Get to there. Why not use your EMF detector? Yeah, it's picking up electrical.
I've got nothing electrical on me.
Back to, yeah, there you go, it's resetting now. Okay, let's get round the table then, shall we, and start?
If there's any spirits here with us this evening, please make yourself known. We are not here to harm you. My name's Claire.
I'm Debbie.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Karina.
I'm Karine. It started when you said your name? Or Debbie's?
Debbie's.
We came here many times years ago, and we picked up, the children that are supposed to haunt it, plus a woman, old waitress, and one of my old team saw a woman walk into the ladies' toilets directly outside and walk into a wall.
If you're over there, standing by that thing that's on the floor, it's going to light up and make a noise. It won't hurt you, but it'll allow you to see us. Can you stand right next to it, please? Were you a serving woman? If so, can you get closer to... If I show you, we have something here that will hear you if you talk. So my name's Ginny. What's your name?
If you're a medium, that's one person's belief. But as South Bristol, we prefer to use science. So if we had an EVP and we were calling out the child's name and the child answered and it was an intelligent response, we'll think, well, perhaps there's something into it. Do we have someone in this room with us now? Calling out for the spirits of the Landogger Trow, home to Captain Hawkins. Oh, that was interesting.
It was quite bright.
Captain Hawkins, can you pick the blue box up? Make the light shine as bright as possible, please. A good evening to you, sir. We are happy to make your acquaintance. Are you? Thank you, sir. It is a pleasure to meet you. Is there one particular lady that you think is quite comely, Captain? Could you make the lights shine bright blue? If there's a comely wench here. We're not comely wenches, they're too old. Speak for yourself.
I'm only 20.
Captain Hawkins, are you still with us? Captain Hawkins, are you still with us, sir? Every time you think you've answered a question, another 10 will pop up. How can you find closure to something you can't prove? I just feel that we're in it for what we want to get, not what other people perceive us to be. There's too many YouTube videos. I was pushed by a demon. I was scratched by a demonic entity. That's just fame seekers, and it to me is not correlating data or a rational approach to the paranormal.
In a Dutch building.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. I love it.
Every year I think, well, perhaps, I'll get a bit bored, but the passion's still there. And I think I'll carry on to the day I die. And I'll either wake up the other side and I'll say, damn, it is right, or there'll be nothing. I had a close friend die last June of cancer, and 4 months before he gave me a sentence. He was an investigator. He gave me a sentence. He said, I'll come back and haunt you, and if I say this sentence, you'll know it's me, but I'm still waiting. So if it is real, if we are wrong and there is a consciousness after we die, then why haven't I had the sentence?